All right. Now, I did the lasagna the other day, and the other part of our Christmas treat will be tiramisu. So, ingredients I need: mascarpone cheese, eggs, coffee, which I already made, an espresso preferred. Marsala wine is what I use, alright? Marsala wine, sugar, ladyfingers. Now, I've never tried the Galliano espresso before. For this, I'm only stuck with everything you see over here. And today, just for the fun of it, I am going to try the espresso version also. What I do is just put it into the coffee. Okay, and those are using for dipping. So I will show you what takes place and how I do it. So I'm going to do quite a bit. So I'm going to use 2 of these. I have 9 eggs. I have a whole bunch of coffee here, and in the pot, sugar, a tablespoon per egg yolk. Okay, and the ladyfingers have 3 packages, so we should have more than enough. Marsala, depending on how much I want. The espresso liqueur, I have no clue. There's something going to be new, so we'll play around with it. So first step will be separating the eggs. I need to put the egg whites into one bowl and the egg yolks into my beating bowl. So I'll do that while I turn off the camera. Alright, now the 2 items have been separated. I got the egg whites and the egg yolk. The egg whites will be put aside. I am now going to put in 9, because I had used 9 eggs. I'm going to use 1 heaping spoon of sugar per egg. So that's going to have 9 heaping tablespoons of sugar in this product. Alright, 8 have been put in. I am trying to, man, I wish I had a better setup. So give or take that much, maybe a little more. That's it, that's 9. Right? In my opinion, this is where the magic happens. Now we beat it. And we're gonna beat it. It is 2:40 at the moment. I'm only telling you the time because I'm going to let you know how long I keep this going for. And yeah, I turn it up. So if you have one of these machines, even better, because it will go a little faster. Now sometimes I'm a little courageous and I will add in my Marsala wine just a little bit into the mix. But today, I'm going to feel a little courageous and I'm going to put this in. Just a little bit. Oh, no, that's not Italian, is it? Man, oh man, I don't drink, but this thing smells delicious. We'll add a little more, just for the fun. It is Christmas after all. Oh, look at that, how nice and pale that milk is coming. That's nice. I thought that looked great. I'll probably run it for another 30 seconds here or so. Only because this blender or the mixer, mixers are great. If you had a handheld mixer, it'd be a lot longer. You can see how the volume of the eggs is totally different. And this is finished. I'm drooling already. Alright. Let's go 242. I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to add in mascarpone cheese. Before I add the cheese, you could see how it's just dripping. It's actually really velvety. It looks really nice. That's one container. The next one's going in right now. Alright, now we have both in there. We're going to start this off. Should I have maybe a lock? I'm going to go really slow at first. Oh. If you're wondering, this product does not get cooked. So, if you ever eaten the tiramisu before, you are eating raw eggs. So don't panic. It's not, you know, I mean, I'm sure most of the world, they don't even refrigerate their eggs. We're okay here, folks. This is one delicious dessert. So we'll just turn it up a bit. And we're gonna get this going. I'm not going to go too much faster. I could, I normally would. But with the two in there, I don't want it to splash and splatter everywhere. I just want to build up a nice base. I might take it up a notch. Maybe even more. But I only do this once it's blended. I don't want it splattering everywhere. So I'll I'll turn this off in a second, scrape down my edges, and redo this about maybe 2 times. Oh, looking good. Scrape my edges down, and we'll do this again. It depends how much goes on the side for me to if I want to do this again. My wife was always telling me, why do you want to put this up on the internet? It's like a secret recipe. It's not a secret recipe. It's written on some of the mascarpone cheese containers. So it's just what liqueur you use that I think is the big one. And somebody told me it was Marcella wine, and I'm telling you, I totally agree. You could use any coffee liqueur, like a Tia Maria or a Kahlua, or even like what I just used, the espresso Galliano liqueur. But for me, the Marcella wine is what, I don't know, that's just my preference, is what makes the tiramisu, or this one, so good, and people love it. Alright, that was about a minute. I'll scrape one more time, and then that should probably do it. You know what? It looks really good. I'm not going to scrape. Man, look at that. That is like... Oh, nice. Yum, yum. I start off right on high speed. The egg white don't usually splatter everywhere. So this is going to go at least for 3-4 minutes. Some known as Italian grandmothers will put a little icing sugar in it just to make it a little thicker. I might today. I never do. Not necessary. If anything, I put maybe a teaspoon in there. But again, it's not necessary. This is it. You just have to make sure the egg whites are mixed to a stiff peak, okay? So you can flip the bowl upside down and it won't fall out. You don't want it runny like this. You really want it a stiff peak, alright? So as my egg whites are mixing, I'm going to use one of these. It's basically a half insert of a chafing dish that you would find in the buffet. And yeah, I made a cheesecake, so I'm trying something I've never tried this before. I made a small sample one that I took into Expedia, and the beautiful lady there said she loved it. So this was a play around, a goofing around, no recipe, just do whatever I want. Tiramisu, I follow more of a strict order to it, but yeah, we'll see. So this is the bonus. They're not going to see this video until after Christmas or into the New Year's, and we'll go from there. So if I remember tomorrow to take a picture of it when it's cut open, I will. If I don't, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm tipping the egg whites, in case you don't know. So that's about it, alright? That's a nice firm egg white. So now we're going to take a little bit. I sure wish, again, all this stuff was never planned to be done. Let's throw it in. And we fold it. Okay, fold it in. Now, I'm not going to videotape everything because I can't do both at the same time. But this is basically it. This is just folding it in. We're going to transfer all of that into that. When that's all done, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, just to show you, this is what it still looks like, okay? So it's nothing. I don't want you thinking that you're doing something wrong if the egg whites are not folded in yet, okay? Alright, the folding is complete. Man, this actually looks really good. So, next step. I'm going to take ladyfingers. I'm going to dip them into the coffee. I have a couple here. I don't know why. Oh, my bag is falling. Ha ha ha. Sorry, my bag is falling. Just a quick dip. 1, 2, 3. Then we lay it down. So I'll have more packages open. This is not 1, 2, 3, and down, and that's it. And we'll show you what it looks like when it's all that layered is out. Okay. All right, that is one layer, and yes, this is how I did the cheesecake. So I'm going to put the toppings on it, and then that will be it for this one. Nothing else will go on except for tomorrow. I'll dust it with cocoa, and I'll show you what it looks like after. Okay, one layer is covered, but it's not complete. The next step is cocoa powder. All right, that's the cocoa powder. Don't use Nesquik, please. Use a premium cocoa powder. Yeah, now we're going to do one more layer of the ladyfingers and the mascarpone, and that is it. I will cover the cheesecake in the background there. I will cover it with cocoa powder before we take it tomorrow where we're going. All right, layer 2 of the ladyfingers have been completed. Next, we put the mascarpone on top, and that will be it until tomorrow, just before I take it out to my brother's place. I will cover it up with cocoa powder. So it will look like the bottom layer, and hopefully I can remember to show you what it looks like inside. That is it. Both items are now complete for dessert tomorrow. Other than that, I will sprinkle it with chocolate tomorrow to make it look fresh. I will hopefully remember to add it before it will be a hectic day tomorrow. So if I forget, I'm sorry. I will try to do my best to record what it looks like afterwards. All right. This is a tiramisu. So for the people who have been lucky enough to try this from me before, that's how I make it. Please try it out. Let me know what you think, guys. Have a great one. All right.